Ladies and gentlemen, Fragrance Master here. Today we are comparing the two most popular fragrances from the Creed house. That is going to be Creed Aventus and Green Irish Tweed. I have gotten a lot of requests from you guys asking me which one is better, which one you should buy. People telling me that they smell both, they like both, and they want to know which one is best for them. So I want to do a video comparing both of them, explaining to you guys the differences and which one is the better buy. So let's start off with Green Irish Tweed. We talk about Aventus a lot, so let's start off with GIT. Now, before we continue, it is well worth to mention that the perfumer who perfumes Green Irish Tweed is the teacher of the person who perfumed Aventus. So I believe it was Pierre Bourdon or something like that, and this was Jean-Christophe Hérault. This guy taught this guy how to perfume. So both of this follow the same formula, except this is more fresh and it's got more citrus notes in it. Now, almost immediately, when you smell this fragrance, you're gonna get this pine tree, woody, green type of DNA. It's like walking on an Irish grass field. If I can describe it any way, that is the best way to describe it. It's a very green fragrance, you know, way more green than greenly. Every time I talk about greenly, I say it's more fresh, more soapy, I guess you can say, more sweeter. But this right here is just straight musky, woody, green, and it's really nice. It's a spectacular DNA. I know I put it in one of my other videos, the neck turner fragrance videos, and it's one of those fragrances that nobody ever smells. Let's be honest, how many times have you been in public and you smell Green Irish Tweed? Or have you asked somebody and they say, oh, I'm wearing Green Irish Tweed? Never, almost never. I mean, I'm around people that like fragrances and I never hear I'm wearing Green Irish Tweed. So this is one of those, underrated bangers from the Creed line. I feel like when Aventus came out, this kind of dropped down in the stocks. So people weren't really paying so much attention to this. But it's well worth to mention that this came out before Aventus, and before Aventus started popping off, this thing was holding Creed to the top. Longevity, looking at about 12 to 15 hours with it. You tend to kind of go nose blind to it. I don't go nose blind to it as much anymore because I don't wear it as much, but it's a very masculine fragrance. If there's any other way I can describe this fragrance, is a very masculine, successful, sophisticated fragrance. Okay, this is something George Clooney would wear, Leonardo DiCaprio. This is just one of those ones that scream success. I want to recommend this one for the older gentlemen. I don't think it will be so good with younger males. I don't think that younger females would like this type of scent. So if you're 25 and up, this one should be completely fine. But 25 and under, I've got some other choices, other fragrances that would do good with you guys. So Green Irish Tweed, I want to give it a 8 out of 10, maybe a 7.5 out of 10, 7.5 to 8 out of 10. It's just one of those fragrances that's safe, okay? It's safe, you can pull it out at any time of the year, and it's really nice. DNA is unique, and you will get some compliments with this one. All right, so now let's talk about the infamous Creed Aventus, the one who revolutionized the fragrance industry. We talk about this one a lot. I've got a whole video on it. This is one of those fragrances that, unlike Green Irish Tweed, is gonna be good with the younger males, and it's also gonna be good with the older males as well. And that is why Creed Aventus shot its way up to the top, because it was an all-season, mass-appealing fragrance. Nowadays, almost every fragrance has a little bit of DNA from Creed Aventus in it. So that just screams and that just shows volume. This thing spoke volume. The pineapple in this is super, super creamy. When you think of Aventus, it's almost like, what doesn't Aventus have? It's sweet, citrusy, musky, dark, woody. It's got every characteristic and it fits so well together. So that is why Creed Aventus ended up dethroning Green Irish Tweed from the #1 spot in the Creed fragrance lineup. Now, let's just get to the point. I've talked about Aventus a lot. I don't need to break it down. Which one should you buy? We've done a whole breakdown of Aventus. I don't want to go over it again, but let's get to what you guys are here for. Fragrance Master, which one should I buy? Aventus or Green Irish Tweed? Well, like I said, older gentlemen, go for this one. Younger gentlemen, go for this one. It all comes down to a preference. I personally would go with Creed Aventus, and the reason for it is because it's more mass appealing. I know there are a lot of clones of Aventus out there, but none of them are the same. Nothing smells like Aventus. But out of these two, go with Aventus. Personally, if I was to give you one, I can't just say, oh, go with this one or go with this one. Just pick Aventus. It's more mass appealing. You know, it literally revolutionized the fragrance industry, and it's such an amazing smell. Aventus is the king. I have and own over 100 fragrances, and I always go back to Aventus. I'll wear Leighton, you know, I'll wear Carlisle Leighton, I'll wear all these other types of fragrances, but I always go back to Aventus, always. And it's just that good. And that goes to show you how good and how powerful Aventus is. And by power, you know, I mean how much power it holds. Like, no other fragrance has been able to dethrone Aventus. I guess you can say Dior Sauvage kind of almost dethroned Aventus, but Aventus has the whole batch number craze that Dior Sauvage doesn't. And also Dior Sauvage is a designer fragrance, so this thing is revolutionary. Buy Creed Aventus. If you have Creed Aventus, buy this. If you are blind buying one of them, younger gentlemen, buy this one. Older gentlemen, go with this one. This is a more fresh citrus, vanilla, sweet type of DNA. This is more grown up, sophisticated, green, citrusy type DNA, piney. So that is where I kind of rank these two. Of course, I rank Creed Aventus higher, but if I had to pick one between these two, of course it would be Creed Aventus as well. And yeah, like I said, if you own this, buy this. If you don't like this, give this a shot as well, because they're both amazing. You know, when I go camping, I bring this. When I go to the city, when I go out, when I go, you know, to dinner, I take this. Sometimes I feel nice, I'll take this, but both of them are amazing. And I think these are the only two all season round fragrances on the Creed website. I think if you go on their website and put all season fragrances, these are the only two that are on there. I hope I was able to kind of break that down. I don't like to be too explanatory, make my videos too long. I think that's enough information for you guys to be able to make a choice. You know, one's more older, more woody, one's more fresh, citrusy, smoky. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching my videos. I appreciate it. That Creed Aventus giveaway is still going on. We are almost at 900 followers. We'll be at 1,000 shortly, and I want to do this giveaway. I want to give one of you a bottle of Creed Aventus because, you know, I really appreciate you guys, and it means a lot. I would never thought that I would be able to make some videos online and people actually watch my videos. So thank you a lot for that. Hopefully we can continue to grow together. We're here as a whole. You know, I want to keep bringing you folks everything, the best, the newest, everything fragrance. That's all I want to do, bring you guys everything fragrance. In the descriptions, I've updated all my descriptions. I've got links with all of the fragrances that I'm describing in the videos. I've got links with all of them in all of my videos. So go ahead and check that out if you're looking to get your hands on some Aventus, some Green Irish Tweed, some Carlisle. You know, I've got some others as well. So yeah, thank you guys. Fragrance Master out.